Welcome, everyone. I'm excited because we had the full moon here 45 minutes ago, 46 minutes ago was a total full moon. And I love the full moon. So I'm excited about this reading. I can't wait to hear what everyone has to say. And we are going to start by, first of all, we're going to let the teachers introduce themselves. And then we're going to go around and let them each do their own reading for the collective. And then we will put some names on the wheel. I'm not going to start taking names yet. When we put names on the wheel, we're just going to pick 5 people because we're going to end, we're going to do our best to end in an hour. And also, Siji's got a live coming up right after. And I want to make sure I give her enough time because Siji, I know what it's like to run from one thing to the next. And I don't want to do it. I don't want you to do it either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks everyone for being here. I am going to start with you, Soreiya. I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Unmute. Unmute yourself. Hello, everyone. My name is Casey, and I am walking in the energetic lineage of Soreiya. I am an intuitive guide, medium. Here on this app during the day, I am a licensed mental health therapist. So nice to be here. I've been looking forward to this all month, to being with my soul sisters. And it's a full moon, and all of us have been integrating so much. So this is amazing to all come together and share the space.
Yeah, I love that. I've been looking forward to it too, but then I've had so much energy and of course today I'm like zapped. I blame the moon. All right, Carly, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself as you sage me.
I'm
Looks like you're
smoking
smoking
myself out.
something.
I'm like,
That's what it looks
not today, Satan, get out.
like
Killing
that.
myself. Ah, that's me. I'm keeping it real today. That's it. Hello, I'm Carly. I'm half asleep still. It's early. It's not early, but it is early. I had a big event last night. I had my own cacao ceremony in-person community event here last night, and it's always a big event.
Is it like 10 a.m. there by you now? Is it 10 a.m.
10
by
a.m.
you?
in the morning, yeah.
That's
But
early for me. That's too
well,
early for me.
it's
I
actually
don't go
not
live
normally
before
for
noon.
Yeah, it's not normally for me, but because I had such a big event last night, I'm a bit like still like dragging my feet this morning. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for having us back again, Violet. My name is Carly. I'm coming to you live from Queensland, Australia, where it is hot. Like summer just started this week. Like we've been sweating for months and summer has literally just started this week. So we have summer Christmases here. So I know that's probably weird for most of you guys to understand, but yeah.
That's
I
cool.
am a creative alchemist and I'm here for anything creativity, anything healing, anything shadow work, anything, well, just anything really. I'll just turn up. So, and just invite myself. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited. I feel like I'm half asleep, so I'll probably ramble and waffle a lot. So, moving
You and me
on.
both. You and me both. I was just saying, I woke up with a headache, which for whatever reason, it happens to me in the winter all the time. I think it's because the house is so dry because I have so much heat on because I don't like the cold. I wake up with these
Yeah.
headaches. So it's like, of course, today I'm like, I had to wake up with one, but it's all right. It's all good. We're getting through it. All right, my friend CG, please introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Siji. I literally just got here by the skin of my teeth. Um, I was just having some difficulties, but anyway, I'm Siji, everyone. If you don't know me, and I've been here on Insight Timer a little over a year and a half. So I'm moving into my 2 year mark next year, sometime early next year. And I am also an intuitive channel. And amongst many other things, I like to, I was actually just sharing earlier today that I feel like I'm this alchemist, like this wisdom knowledge keeper. And so I'll talk more about that later on in my live if you guys want to check that out. I'm doing junk journaling tonight,
Hey.
right after this. And so anyway, that's who I am, and I'm happy that I made it in
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
did I
glad you
cut
said
off?
that because
Okay.
I pulled up your card and I wanted, there we go, for the junk journaling, and I wanted to post it, and I'm always Like I need AI to do that for me. All right, Vivienne, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Viv. How do we define ourselves? I am.
A superhero.
I am. I just did a post this week. I'm like, I'm at that point in my journey where I thought that I had things I needed to teach, and now I'm like, what do I actually know? What's really teachable from all the things that I've lived in my life? And I think we kind of go through those cycles, don't we? It's like we
Oh
learn a
yeah.
lot, we teach a lot, and then we're like, I know nothing. I got to start over. I got to
Yep.
reinvent
Yep.
like the whole thing.
Yep.
Um, I love astrology. I love new moons and full moons. I am really big right now on tracking what has been shifting in the planets as we wrap up 2025 and head into 2026. And I just feel like it's going to be super bumpy for a lot of people. And it's also going to be pure magic for those who are ready to tap in. I was describing it as like my friend's in Paris, and she was telling me about the high-speed train that she took this week. And I said, it feels like if we're ready, we can jump on the high-speed train and just next year. And so I feel a lot of that bubbling inside. And I'm really happy to bring that to the space. I don't know if everyone else is in that same anticipation energy. So I'm going to kind of hold that vibe. Not that you have to change to that, but it's just a potential frequency that we can tap into. So I love this
Yeah.
space. Violet, thank you. This is one of the most beautiful
Yeah.
gifts you've brought this year to all of,
Aw.
well, to me and to all of us. I am so
Thank you.
delighted that we have this community time. So thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome to hear. I was at a live or doing my little 30-minute live earlier today, and Siji was there. And Siji, as always, you almost had me in tears because I'm constantly going through that imposter syndrome. So when you said that, I am, and you're always redefining yourself, me too. And I was saying that, oh, there was all these popular teachers on at the same time, and I thought nobody was going to come to my live because of that. And Siji's like, well, you're this, and you are as well. And I was like, thank you for reminding me that I also have something to share because I constantly go through that where I'm like, why am I here? What am I doing? What do I have to offer? I don't know what I'm doing. So I love that. I love that you said that.
If I
And
can
my
add to
friend,
that, can I say
go
one more thing about
ahead.
that? I
Sure.
think I think those are the kinds of teachers and leaders we're actually wanting to hang out with. Not the
Oh,
ones who are
that's,
like, I know everything, follow me. It's the
I love,
ones who continuously say, I don't know, but I'm leaning in and I'm learning. So you're a
yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that so much. That means so much to me. Oh, Melanie, thank you. Another wonderful teacher here, Melanie. Thank you for that comment. I love that. Yeah, CG, like I said, CG almost had me in tears because I love it. You mean you always come and you're so supportive, and I'm always like, I know she understands what I mean. So thank you. All right, my friend Yaima, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Yaima, also known as the Green Witch Meditation Guide here on Insight Timer. I am a meditation and spirituality teacher. I am a Kriya Ban, which means that I practice Kriya Yoga meditation, that I am initiated in that technique. I am a yogini. I am also a Green Witch, magical herbalist, an herbalist, oracle and tarot reader. I'm basically just a person, in this human experience, in this spiritual path trying to do better, to be better, and to also trying to expand that into the world. And like Viv, I feel super honored and happy to be here with all of you guys, and I am so happy, also Violet, and grateful to you for creating this space for all of us.
Thank you. And this is exactly what I mean. I mean, you're all rattling off everything that you do and your experience, and I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm good with technology. All right. So we are going to start with, let's see, who am I going to start with? I'm going to start with Carley to do a reading for the collective, and then we'll go around,
It's because
and
she
then we'll do
saw
the,
me. It's because she saw me playing on my phone, not
that's
paying
right.
attention.
That's right.
I was
The
actually
teacher,
looking for I was
the
actually looking
te
for a quote that I just saw recently about imposter syndrome, and I was trying to find it, and it was something
Ah,
along the lines of I'm going to butcher it completely. It wasn't even a quote. It was something that somebody said that said about imposter syndrome. We're all just pretending in this life, and if they can pretend, why can't we have a stake of it as well, or something, like a part of that as well? I don't know. Like, it was worded really well. I've totally butchered it. If I ever find it, I'll let you know. But yeah, like I struggle with imposter syndrome all the time. Like, doesn't matter
I don't
how
believe
many.
it.
Yeah, no, I do. It's called masking. Hello, neurospicy. We just mask all that stuff. Yeah. Um, but I think the difference is
But
like
Carly, you're
what.
like so talented, with your creative art and I mean, you do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. But the thing is, imposter syndrome isn't about what we can do. It's about feeling like what we're doing in comparison to somebody else. So
Yes,
my art is
yes.
different to somebody else's art. I'm not an illustrator. So when I call myself an artist, there's a part of me inside that's going, but you can't draw a face. You can't do this. You can't do art like somebody else. That's what the imposter syndrome is. It's got
Yeah,
nothing
I
to do
get
with
you.
our actual capability. It's about our comparison to somebody else who's doing a similar but different thing. Does that
Yeah,
make
I get
sense?
that. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, that's all it is. That's my
I
opinion.
get it.
Anyway, see,
I get
totally
it.
off
And
track.
I thought I was recovered from imposter syndrome and it started hitting me again. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
But that's the thing. I don't think we ever recover from those types of
Yeah.
things. It's always going to be it's one little part of who we are that keeps us in
Yeah.
check.
Keeps you
So
humble, I guess, right?
it does. So we maybe we did. I talked about something just recently that I saw where a guy names his brain. Um, and so you could actually name your imposter syndrome. So let's say we call it Jimmy. If Jimmy starts saying that to you, go, Jimmy, I don't have time for this right now. Because you've separated it from who you are as, what you're trying to do. Like, no different to a kid that's like, I want to do this, and you have to do something else. Like, we don't have time for that right now. Talk to your imposter syndrome like it's another person. So that's
I'm gl-
that's what
I'm
I'm going
glad
to
you
say.
said he named his brain and not another body part. I was getting worried.
That's for a different Zoom.
Yeah, exactly.
So normally I shuffle until a card pops out, and instantly I heard just pick the top card off, and I did, and it's so funny because it's called Follow. So this is I'm using the Enchanted Earth Oracle deck, and the card 23 come out, and it says Follow the Leader, Influence, Inspire, and Collective Healing, which
Wow.
as a group reading, I think is like a group message is actually quite a cool. But the card that I pulled out for myself today off my own Oracle a day card that I've got was actually the stag card, which was all about being the leader. So there's obviously some sort of leadership thing in there for me today, but I love this because the collective healing part, which is why we're all here today. So and I feel like something that Viv said before, where it was um, being around the people that are like, I don't know everything. It's not all me. It's not, like I feel like we're all the leaders. I feel like we can all add and none of us here are yes, but people. We're all yes, and yes, and yes, and so that's how we come together as a collective. And we can use that same mentality in our own life when we discern what's actually what we're allowing around us. So my full moon message for the collective is to notice the collective energy that you've got around you on a daily basis, whether that's family, friends, workplaces, the places that you go, the different social media things that you look at. What is your collective doing to you as for your own environment? And now is the time to release those things that aren't serving you out of that collective. Yeah. So that's my
I love
message
that.
for the. Mm.
That's a great message for the end of the year too.
Mm.
I hope I
Yeah,
didn't make
snippity,
anybody dizzy. I was trying to spotlight you and I'm messing with things and we were bouncing everywhere, but
snippity,
we're
snip.
good now.
It's
Snippity
time to
snip, yeah.
snippity, snip. Yeah.
Yeah.
The girls know what I'm talking about there, Hang. Everyone's laughing. Snippity, snip.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Now that I threw the order off, let's see. Soreiya, we're going to go to you next.
Okay. Okay, okay. All right, let's see. Very interested to see what comes out after my live last night. It was quite interesting. Quite interesting. There we go. Ooh, oh, this fits in perfectly. Perfectly. Are
I'm
those
so sorry.
mice?
My spotlight's not working. Hold on. There we
Oh,
go.
okay, hold on. That's okay. I don't have to be big.
I want you to be big.
Okay. It's me and Carley. And the look,
Zoom has updated and I have no idea what's
oh,
going on.
well, it's funny because there's actually in this like upside down bowl, there's two, it looks like mice, and one of them have on a king crown and the other one is like leaning into it. Right, so there you go. Which
Oh
one
my
is which one,
God.
Carly? So we're both on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
So those people with the angel numbers, our card number is 3. It is benefactor and it is grace and generosity, right? And that kind of fits in with this theme that we're talking about now. Oh, there I am. Okay, hold on. Now I'm balancing 2 screens. Okay. I'm
I'm
like, which
sorry.
side? I'm like, hold on. Um, but grace and generosity. And that's what we're talking about here, right? Is all these things that are coming. All of us don't know it all. We're all doing the best that we can. We're working with the energies, we're working with all of the things, holding the grace, holding generosity for ourselves, holding generosity for others around us. Especially people who aren't where we are, right? People that still might not be on their own path, people who might be stuck in a fear-based place. I still hold generosity in my heart for them because I hope one day that they can see the light. And if my light can shine a little bit and make them want to walk towards it, then that's a step in the right direction. So, all of us kind of holding our own internal grace and generosity and lighting the way for others as well. So, that's kind of what I get out of that card.
Beautiful. All right. Yaima, I'm gonna go to you.
Okay. I'm going to use for this one the Ethereal Bloom Tarot deck. Okay. And let's see what comes through for the collective, right? What we need to know, what we need to receive, maybe guidance, clarity, confirmation. Let's see. Okay. And it's here already. The Justice. Okay. So this is the card for us in the collective, and the justice is really interesting. It's a major arcana, right? So we are talking here about main events and transformation in our life. So this is a time for us to look, at the things that are going on in our life, but especially the things that we have learned from the past. Remember, as you can see here, the justice has the scales, right? And on top of that, it's about karma, which is totally related to that as well. So the call for us is to do some introspection today, right? And maybe in the next days about the things that we have learned in our path, the good things that maybe we can, let's say, use in the future and in the present, because in some way they served us in a good way, right? So those are probably the actions that we want to continue having and doing, since we know that they will create good karma, especially because they are aligned with our highest purpose, our dharma. And also introspect a little bit, about the things that probably didn't serve us in some way, maybe the errors, the mistakes, or the things that we didn't do, let's say, with the best intentions, or in whichever way that it was not like the best thing for us. And maybe don't do that in the future, right? Like, it's a time, and I do feel also that it's a good time to get this card because we are in December, right? So we are ending the year, as we were saying before. We're starting soon a new year. So it's a time to set intentions. It's a time even to slow down. Besides Carly, and yes, of course, many other people in the South. um, Many of us are right now, let's say, like in the little, let's say, winter. Not everyone, I don't have a proper winter here either, but it feels like that, besides ending the years, like the season is slowing down a little bit with the weather and everything. So it's a time for introspection, right? It's a time for maybe analyzing what we did good, or maybe the things that we need to carry in the next year, maybe set intentions, right? It's year number 9 now. Next year is number 1. So we have been discussing a lot of that on Insight Timer. So the Justice card is also aligned with that. So this is the call for us to analyze that and to try to keep building good karma, the good things that serve us. Karma, remember, is not a punishment. Karma is basically the law of cause and effect, and it's basically here to teach us, the best behaviors that we can have for ourselves and for others, basically. Okay.
Love it. All right. Viv, I'm going to let you go next. And by the way, I'm not doing the camera, it's doing itself. So I don't know what's going on.
I could just sit and listen to each of you. I'm like, thank you for that message. Yes, I needed to hear that too. So thank you for the space where we all get messages like this. I'm using the Osho Zen deck today, which is my, can you see? Okay. I have my
Yes.
phone and my laptop, and Violet shows us the way, and the rest of us are trying to keep up with what you were able to do. Yeah, what message would want to come through for all of us? Transformation. Isn't that just perfect? Can
Yes.
you see it well? Yeah. So this card, I mean, it speaks for itself. Um, I think what I would say as a collective reading is so much depends on where you put your focus. And if your focus is on the lightning and how afraid you are that the lightning is going to hit you, or the turbulent waters underneath, you're not actually embodying or integrating the transformation that's happening. It's like you're so distracted by the chaos on the external that this magic inside isn't alchemizing, or it's bumpier instead of it just being a process of naturally flowing through a transformation. So if you bring your focus, which I think is what meditation really helps us do, if you bring your focus inside and you just sit in the center of this experience of transformation, the lightning can move, the water can be turbulent, the world can get chaotic around you, but there's this certainty and knowing that everything that is happening is for your transformation. It's like you can actually sit in the experience of the transformation and allow it to just unfold instead of being thrown around like in a washing machine or in a storm trying to keep up with all the things that are happening. So, my suggestion with this card is to meditate, to increase whatever your practice is, double down on it, or expand the amount of time or commit to more days than what you're currently doing. Whatever your own meditation practice is, it doesn't have to be just sitting on a pillow. It could be walking or swimming or yoga, but the ability to bring yourself into that centered space to witness what is happening externally. And so you'll be able to see, like Yaima is describing, the judgment. You'll understand why it's happening instead of being in reaction mode and thinking karma is happening to you, or you did something wrong, or you're being punished. I think you also can receive grace and generosity. Is that what it was, Carley? It was so beautiful. Like you can actually receive that, feel that when you're sitting in that quiet internal meditative space instead of reaction. So double down on your meditation.
I love that card. All right, Siji.
All right. I love all the messages, first of all. I feel like they're all on point.
Yeah.
And I even wanted to say, I don't know if this happens to most, all of us are intuitive, and then there's some of us that just kind of work out that intuitive muscle a lot. But I feel like for me personally, like I tap into energy like beforehand kind of thing. Not like, I don't know, like predicting the future or anything, but sometimes I get stuff and it takes other intuitives to talk about it. And I'm like, oh my God, I got that same thing. I was talking about this in East Live and I was like, oh, good. I'm not crazy because that's exactly what came up like a few days ago for me. And Vivian, you had mentioned, when you were introducing yourself, you had mentioned the I am. And the I am is something that came up for me like last week. I was telling somebody, I was like, I wrote a whole lecture about I am, and I was gonna like wait to share it, but now it's coming up so much. Now I feel like I need to share it. But this is definitely that time of identity, transformation. One thing that's constant is change. So I'm gonna tell you the card that popped up real quick. Um, this card says ground yourself. And I just want to read what's on the card. Um, Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now's the time to become
Have you been
centered.
spying on me?
Now's the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with divine source. And I love that this came up. This is perfect because that is the I
Mhm.
am. Okay. The I am is divine source, and you are connected with the divine source, God, universe, Gus, whatever you want to call them. And so it's a whole thing. I won't get too far into it. But as we move to hmm, transform, some of us are going to be uh, redoing our identities. I can't think of the right word. Um,
Mhm.
but we're going to be adjusting how we show up in the world. So there's some letting go, there's some adjusting how we show up, there's some transformation, some change. Um, and all of that is going to be, who said it? Turbulent. Was it you, Vivian? It's going to be a little bit turbulent. And I think that's why this I might be wrong, but I think that's why this get grounded card is coming in because you are the
Mhm.
I am. Okay. And when you realize that you are the I am, there's something I read recently, and I'll get off of this, but there's something I read recently. This is from the Bible. When Moses went up and he was talking to God through the burning bush, he was calling him, he was saying, Moses. And Moses says, Here I am, right? And so Moses somehow, now to us, it sounds like Moses is saying, Oh, here I am. But what Moses is saying is he's addressing the I am. He's saying, Here I am, you know? And so you are the I am, right? And so as soon as you ground yourself in who you are, all that you are in truth, all of the rest of this is just going to flow. It's gonna be in alignment. It's gonna work out. We don't need to be scared of the lightning hitting us. And to Vivian's card, meditate, I think it's kind of going hand in hand with this get grounded card too. So anyway, I'll get
Yes,
off of that.
yes.
So anyway,
No,
that's why.
that was great. I love it. As soon as you pulled that card up, that's what I thought. She just said, meditate, whatever, and you get ground yourself. I'm like, there you go.
There you go.
Exactly.
Here we go. We're in alignment.
Um, Absolutely. All right, so we're going to start taking names. If you want a reading, just put that in the chat, and I'm going to put you on this wheel, and we're going to let our readers do individual readings. Like I said, we're keeping it to an hour today, so we'll do as many as we can. All right, Angela, Jennifer, Jean. I'm typing as fast as I can. Karen, Beatrice, Juliana, Heather. All right, I'm going to show the wheel. Let me see if I can fix the screen again. I have no idea what Zoom is doing today. It's like got a mind of its own. It's things are popping up, going away. Oh, Iswa, absolutely. Iswa is another wonderful teacher here. I wanted to add in there. I didn't get to say hello to you. Iswa. Gotcha. Gotcha in there. Let me fix the screen, show the wheel, put it back in speaker gallery. Gallery. There we go. All right. And my wheel. Oops, it's in my face. All right. I'm going to leave it on my face. That's all right. I can hide now. Spin the wheel. Drea, did I get you? I will add you, Drea. No problem. Oh, and let's see, Carley, we're going to let you do the first reading. You got Angela.
Awesome. Awesome. Angela, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I'm feeling I feel really weird today. Like good weird, but just weird.
I was going to say, you feel weird or
I am
are
weird
weird?
though. I am weird. And I embrace my weirdness.
I
All
do
right.
too.
Oh, that card just went flying. Let me find it. It fell on the floor somewhere.
Oh, I was going to say, your camera's zooming
I'm
out
back.
too. I'm not the only one.
No, no, no.
Spotlight. There you go.
I just moved my desk. I just moved my desk because this
Oh,
card went flying. So Angela. Yeah, Angela's weird too. I love it. All right, Angela, you got card number 16, and it's the card of duality, balance, harmony, and integration. There we go. So for me, the duality of life is something that like years ago I used to struggle with, and now honestly it is something that I kind of integrate into life a lot easier because I've come to really quickly understand that it's not just one. You don't have to be just one. You don't have to, like let's talk emotions, for example. You can still be happy and grieving. You can be angry and still see the magic in the world. That, we have duality. In fact, I did a activity that some reason I can see this in my head. So maybe, this is something that Angela, you might need to think about what it is that you're focusing on. So I did this activity with the Insight Time Alive last year where it says I can be both anxious and confident. I can be both learning and teaching. I can be both learning and unlearning. I can be both kind and set boundaries. So I feel like the message for Angela is to recognize, because that's where healing starts, is the awareness, to recognize where you might be feeling like you're not able to have both of those, but guess what? You can. And to give yourself the grace that you need to be able to feel everything that you need to feel when it comes to emotions. If you're thinking about duality from an emotional point of view, that is. I am trying to balance so much to where I am not being for everyone as well as myself. Yeah. And I think that, especially as women and as mums, we've got this unique ability to always be like, oh, we need to do it all. We need to be there for everybody, and we need to put ourselves aside. And guess what? You don't. We can still help others while also helping ourselves. So I recently I added a track to Insight Timer for the Triple Goddess, but I think it's a beautiful reminder of not just the duality, obviously, but the cycles of life, that we can be a maiden and a crone at the same time, because we can have that playfulness while having the wisdom. We can be mothering and loving ourselves while we are in our playful and innocent and curious maiden energy. So, I feel like there's something that you're putting yourself aside, and it's almost like you're disengaging from what you want just to make sure that you please other people. But that's, again, the duality is that you can still do and be what you need to do and be for other people without losing who you are because you can still put yourself in that pile of priority as well. Does that make sense, Angela, or anybody? Does it make sense?
It makes sense to me.
This is, I swear these sessions are just Violet's private readings with like six amazing women.
Exactly. This is exactly why I do it.
So yeah, don't lose that ability to feel what you need to feel, even if it's multiple things. Don't lose yourself in, especially this time of the year where we put everything into everybody else and making Christmas magical for everybody else. Make it magical for yourself as well. Like I woke up this morning quite tired and I was like, oh, I don't feel like making breakfast, but I really feel like this. He's like, well, I can make this for myself, even though nobody else was going to eat it. So I did. I made it for myself. So, still put yourself in that list there to make sure that you are keeping that harmony within for you while also being the loving, caring, nurturing for others as well. So,
I love it.
yeah.
All right, let me bring back my wheel. Whoops, it's on your face now. Whoops, I'm sorry.
And that event that you just put up there, the card of the cacao ceremony on Sunday night
Yes.
that I'm having, well, my Sunday night, which would be Sunday morning for most of you guys. It's actually I'm going to be doing the same meditation that I did last night for my local in-person community, and they all loved it. And it was about the theme of courage and how to remove your masks. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so it seemed to really resonate with people. So I was like, well, that saves me writing a whole new meditation. And then I can also record it to be able to put it on Insight Timer as well. So Angela, if the timing works and you can come along, maybe that will help you with a little bit of courage to find that balance, to be able to take that mask off and do what it is that you want to do as well. So anybody obviously can come. But thank you, Angela, for letting me give you
I
that
won't be there
message.
because it's at 4:30 in the morning, but
That's right. That's exactly what I say when I see your sip and
I
scripts. I'm
know.
like, nah.
Yeah, and that's like 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning for you, right?
I love you, but not that much.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm good with that. All right, let's spin the wheel. And Soreiya, I'm going to let you take the next one.
All right. Who
Oh,
do we have?
that was like almost right on the line. Beatrice.
Beatrice. Beatrice, Beatrice,
Beatrice, are you with us?
Beatrice. Yes.
There's
Yay.
Beatrice.
Yay, Beatrice. All right. What do we have for Beatrice? Hmm. Oh, there we go. Ooh. All right.
The screen wants you and Carley together.
Both the crazy outspoken oddballs. I love it. Let's do it. So, Beatrice, what do you got going on right now? So, the card that you got from Shaman's Dream Oracle is card number 52, which is straddling worlds, wandering between realms. So, what are you going back and forth between right now? Um, are you struggling with something here and something between your intuition, something here? Is it something just simply, yeah, got a whole lot going on? Yes, the card would indicate that, right? So we're going to go back to what Siji said earlier, right? A lot of grounding, right? So grounding and kind of sitting with this because right now the card is showing that you literally are being pulled between two worlds right now. So you need to kind of sit into the space, sit into your space, ground into the space, and sit in a meditative and, contemplation of like what it is that's trying to come up. Is it something that you need to address? Is it something we need to let go of? Or is it something so that we can then work towards what is kind of pulling us forward, which is also the theme of what's happening right now, right? Like Viv's talking about. We're planting these seeds, we're doing all these things right now for these massive changes that are going to come in 2026. So we really want to be intentional about what we're doing, what we're focusing on, the things that are coming up, and taking care of those things. So they want you to kind of sit in that, figure out what it is, and kind of pick the direction that you're going to go in and the direction that you want to be going in, and not letting something kind of hold you back and keep you stuck in that other kind of realm. So I hope that makes sense for you, Beatrice. It's a beautiful card. Like, I don't know if you all can see the details or not, but it's like this warrior that is just coated in these beautiful wings and this headdress reaching up, um, literally sitting on one world and reaching up
That is
towards
beautiful.
the other. So you have a choice to make between two major things, two things, right? And they're asking you to sit with your intuition, ground, and choose which way you want to go.
Yeah, I love the colors too.
Yeah, the deck is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorites.
Hard to pick a favorite.
Robert said he's resonating with that message too. Hmm.
I see that. I think a lot of us are right now
Yeah.
because that's the energy that we're in,
Yeah.
right? Is we're really looking at the things that are coming up for us, the things that we want to continue to step towards, the things that we're ready to either heal, process, let go of, step behind, so that we can really soar. Like Viv says, we're going one way or another. Like Viv says, you're either
Hmm.
going bumpy along the ride, or if you're willing to, let go of the fear, the reservations, and trust, and just trust and have faith and jump off the cliff, we're gonna go with those wings, and we're gonna fly.
Yeah, that's a good. And I have an example because I was just saying this the other day because I think I said this on my last live. I was like feeling frustrated because I know I'm feeling called to let go of some old things that I've worked so hard to build. And it's frustrating me a little bit. And I think that might be happening with a lot of people too. It's the clinging. It's not even that, you know, it's not that they don't want to let go. It's just like it's this attachment. There it is. Had to find the word.
Hmm.
There's this attachment, and that could be, I think that's what I was thinking or what was coming up when I saw that card.
I love that. I love that you said that. It's funny. I've been decluttering my closet and I take stuff out and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, I really like this. And then I'm like, but you haven't worn it. I'm having like this constant fight with myself. I'm like, just let it go. Like, what are you holding on to? So I love that you
Exactly.
said that.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Let me get my wheel back up here. And we're going to let Vivienne do a reading. Spin.
With the astrology, and I'm not a formal astrologer, just a big fan, there's a grand cross happening right now, and the sun is conjunct the great attractor. The way I've heard astrologers describe it is like our timelines are putting us at these crossroads and we get to decide which timeline we're going to step onto. And so I think some of that attachment is, but I thought the timeline I was on was going to show me these things or create this life. And actually, the timeline I desire more is this, which is going to mean letting go of that to make room for what I actually want. And
Yeah.
it can feel super jumbled in the moment of it, but
Yes.
it's so liberating. It's
Oh
so
gosh, yeah.
good. It's so good where we're going.
Oh.
Who do I have? I'm sorry.
Drea.
Drea.
But yeah, I
Awesome.
agree. I agree with you. I'm going back to my closet again. That's been my struggle with my closet. I'm like, just let it go. Make room for the new stuff.
What did Carly say? Your mind's name is Jimmy. Just imagine you can put Jimmy in the room on a chair and be like, yes or no.
Yeah, yeah,
Jimmy can tell you which ones to keep. All right. Is it Drea? Drea. Drea, what would serve for you to know? Oh, courage. This is such a beautiful card. Courage. Did you guys ever see the movie? What was it called? It was like the last green on the planet and everything turned to tin. What was that little movie? It was like a Disney movie. Do you guys remember that? And they
I
had to
do not.
protect, oh, it's a great movie. I'll see if I can find it and give you guys
Was
the
it
name.
Wally?
Yes, Wally.
I don't
Remember
know that came into
Wally?
my mind.
And there was like one little
One
like
plant,
shoot of
like a
life.
leaf.
Yes, and Wally had it inside the container, and everything was about protecting this
Yeah.
one little plant. I feel like that's how tenderly we need to hold our vision or our desire or our dream. Um, a really important date for next year is February 20th because Saturn and Neptune are going to meet at 0 degrees Aries. And I think the last time that happened was 6,000 years ago. So it was 4000 BC where they met at 0 degrees Aries. 0 degrees Aries means the beginning of a whole new zodiac cycle. So it's like this massive ignition spark for whatever it is that we're going to be holding and birthing so that that dream, that vision, that new idea, that new creation, that timeline that you're stepping onto, hold it so sacred right now as it may just be something you keep for yourself for a couple months and you're just tending to it and you're just holding it. Like Soreiya, I just think of you with the flame. It's like just breathe your life and your energy into this thing that you know is yours. It's yours to bring through into the world. And then let the courage grow around and underneath it so that when we hit that ignition point around February 20th of next year, you're ready and the whole universe, all the energy comes behind you because Neptune and Saturn are dreams and structure work creation, like in the physical. So you have these two planets coming behind you, and if you're holding it and breathing life into it, and I know this is for you, Drea, but I feel like it's really for all of us, and you're bringing the message through for all of us. If you hold it and you're ready, when that whoosh comes in behind you, I mean, can you feel it? I know you guys can feel it. It's just like, let's do it. Let's go. And you'll have the courage, and it will be so streamlined. It won't be the old bumpy way of I'll zig here, I'll zag here, I'll go up, I'll go down. It's just like go. So tend to it as sacred. That would be the main message. Don't talk about it. If anyone is going to blow on your flame and try blow it out, don't share it. Keep it to yourself. And when you know you're ready and that energy comes behind you, you're going to be unstoppable. There you go.
I love it.
Same. It was 100.
Me too. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Yes.
Oh, Yaima, I think you're next, right?
I think so, yes.
L- Let me
So
pop
I'm
up my
ready for
read.
that too.
Karen.
Karen. Okay, awesome. Karen, are you here? Are you awake and ready for your reading? Let me know so I can focus on your energy. I'm going to use for you. Okay, she's here. Thank you for the confirmation. I'm going to use for you the whispers of the fairy oracle deck. Okay, let's see what comes for you. What you need to know, what you need to receive, what is your guidance for Carrie. It's already here calling for you. Gnomish wisdom. Okay. These are beautiful cards. I hope you like them, Karen. So this is the gnomish wisdom for you. The message on the card is find balance in your life. Find balance in your life. Trust the steady wisdom of the earth. So, I think very straightforward and super clear. There's a lot sometimes going on, with the seasons, with the years, with the things that go on in our lives. But it is important at this moment for you to find a balance, if you are handling like multiple things at the same time, let's say, or responsibilities or activities, try to find that balance, between your spiritual life, maybe your practices, maybe meditation, whichever practices you have, your material world, maybe family responsibilities. It's a lot that we all have going on, but try to find that balance. It's hard sometimes, but it's not impossible. It takes a lot of intention and determination, but you can do it, Karen. And the other portion about trust the steady wisdom of the earth is basically that, everything happens for a reason. And can you see how the earth is so wise in the sense that it has seasons and phases, right? So it doesn't do everything at the same time, right? There is a time for rest, restoration, maybe going within. Then there is a time for maybe expansion, like in summer, right? And spring, do a lot of actions and creativity. So that is balance as well. So let's learn a little bit from that wisdom, right? That even us, we also need like phases and to go through them, like the moon also, right? So that wisdom that nature has, we can also use it, Karen, in our day-to-day activities, lives, and the way that we approach life. And another way is also to understand that everything changes. You change. Probably you're not the same that you were like even 1 year ago. Who knows, right? So it's also important to embrace who we were and to love that person, but at the same time that you embrace that the changes that come your way, right? Everything changes and it's for a reason. There is always a lesson there, and it's always to take you to the experiences and to become the person that you need to become. The earth does that, so you can definitely do it as well, my beautiful soul. So this is your message. I hope you receive it and that it resonates with you today. Okay, let us know if you want to share with us on the chat. And if you just need to introspect, it's okay. Sometimes we know exactly why the message is coming for us, at the moment. I always say like 98% of the time, 99. Sometimes we need to basically receive it, introspect about it. Sometimes just have the awareness, right? Like, okay, I got this heads up from a spirit. It's coming for a reason. Let's see what, unfolds in the next days or weeks. Okay, so Karen is saying, yes, there is a lot of seasonal turmoil, and I'm seeking more peace and balance. Thank you for the gentle reminder. It's my pleasure, my beautiful soul. So now you got the reminder, so work on that and remember the practices. I do think like Viv, and I also actually think that all the time, it is important to meditate. That's truly important, and I love when that message came out when she mentioned that because it is true. There are many practices, positive affirmations, grounding, walking in nature, visualization, scripting, journaling, so many. But at the core, the main one is meditation. It's the one that can help you to create that balance and inner peace that lasts longer. Some others, I would say that they are quicker. So when I need, for example, like I am in a state of fear, anxiety, I go immediately to positive affirmations, because they shift the energy immediately. But when you want something even that can last for a longer time, and especially that can rewire your brain and can create an effect like probably forever or for a long time in your life, meditation is at the core of that, my beautiful soul. So remember, as we go let's say at the end of the month to celebrate Christmas, Karen and everyone here, I would like to call you to remember what Christmas truly is, besides any belief that you have and any religion, which is basically that space, to commune with the divine, with Christ, the Christ center, the Christ wisdom, right? So let's take some time also in this season, not only to to unwrap and give gift presents and to eat and to celebrate in that way, with the family. But also, let's take some time to meditate on Christmas or on the days after, before, because that is the true meaning of that celebration, right? So let's remember the spiritual meaning of the season as well, for you, Karen, and for all of us. Okay?
Beautiful message. Love it. All right, we have a little time. I'm going to spin that wheel again. Verse, unfortunately, I'm not adding any more names because we're going to wrap it up in probably about 15 minutes. So let me give, oh, where's the wheel? There's the wheel.
I think Violet should do this reading.
And on that note, Carley's doing the next reading. And Carley, you got Jean.
I tried, girls. I tried.
I told you I can't handle all this juggling of screens and shifting, and I don't know what I'm doing today. Let me turn the wheel off and spotlight you. Hold on. Jean, there you are. I was gonna say, I know Jean's here.
We've got a little chat thing happening in the background here, and I'm getting now confused.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that.
Did Siji have her turn, Violet?
Oh my gosh. No, CG, I'm sorry. Okay, CG, you're up.
Woo! Your turn.
Do you want Carley to read for Jean?
No.
I don't know if it's an energetic alignment here, and I don't want to interrupt. So I'm just
All
asking.
right, so let Carley do it, and then we'll do CG next. See, the windows have been changing on me, and I totally lost my order. I'm so sorry.
Also, I couldn't
Oh,
remember
look, and now
myself.
it's
I
me
was
and
like,
Viv.
wait, did I read? I don't remember.
Was it because Carly was causing trouble, so I automatically picked on her.
Don't be a witch.
But I'm practicing.
All right, Jean, looks like
Yeah,
you've
I don't
got
know. I
me.
don't know what these windows are doing today. They're moving all over the place. I'm like, come back. Spotlight. What happened?
There we go. This one flipped over. And it's card 15. I can get it in front of the right camera. There we go, card 15. And it says illuminate, honesty, transparency, divine order. So when I see this card, I'm honestly like what I'm seeing is that there's something that and I say this with love and I say this without judgment and I don't know you, but where are you not being honest with yourself? And yes, for the full moon, that the glow of the moon will illuminate this, but where are you not being honest with yourself? Where are you not giving yourself the same grace that you would give other people and hiding and allowing that your own real truth to be seen? Stop it. I am not trouble, you two. Violet, don't let my husband don't give him a chance. He will go, yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing a reading. Don't pay attention to the chat.
I'm trying not to. So, Jean, does that make sense? Because honestly, like I'm seeing this as so the picture where I don't know what this is. It a dog? Is it a wolf? Is it some sort of animal coming out from it's like it needs to come out from behind the tree, come out from behind the plants, like stop hiding and be honest with yourself as to what it is that you want to show the world. Don't be afraid
Looks
to
like
be
a
seen.
fox.
Yeah, maybe it is a fox. I think there is
Oh, it does look
the
like a
white
white
fox.
fox. Yeah.
Let me go I'll have a look in the book because the book will tell me. Because I haven't even
That's
opened the
really
book yet
cool.
today. There's a beautiful deck, this deck. It is.
Gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. You always, I was saying that on my live yesterday, you always have the most beautiful decks, Carly.
Thank you. And the quote on here actually says, I shine brightly for all to see. So yeah, it's time to shine. It's time to not dim yourself. It doesn't actually say what the animal is. Hmm. It mentions the cosmos flowers appear in this reading as a reminder that there is a divine order to things and you must work within it, not against it. It's not your job to prove yourself to anyone, but rather it's your job to be whole, authentic, and unapologetically you. Be assured that your efforts, hard work, and dreams are worth pursuing. Mm. So, Jean, hopefully that has resonated and made sense for you. It makes sense. Fantastic. Thank you. Now it's Siji's turn.
All right. Let me get my wheel back up here. And fix this well, let me spotlight CG first. See if that works. I don't know what's going on with the spotlight. Or maybe that should have said replace. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Where's the wheel? Come back. There it is. All right. We've done this so many times. I thought I had it together. What happened? Zoom. Zoom changed on me. Heather, are you with us?
Okay. Hi, Heather.
Let me turn the wheel off.
Oh, all right. There we go. All right. Let's see what's coming up for Heather. In my mind, I'm always like, give her something good. Right. We
And as a
have,
reminder, CG has a live coming up right after us. The card is up.
yes, we have intuitive nudges. I love this. This is like, oh, and I was just thinking this when you got all the message here is in my brain, I get like uh sentences or songs or phrases or something like that. Like that's how things come to me, like as signs. And when everyone was doing their readings, all of these messages are tying into each other. If you guys have been paying attention, hopefully you have in class,
Yeah.
and they're all
Yes.
flowing together. They're all tying in together. And it's literally like the God Source universe is doing neon flashing signs like, hello, do you see what I'm saying here? And so this message is another one of those neon flashing signs. And I feel like this is for Heather, but this is for all of us. It usually is. Card says
Yeah.
intuitive nudges. Okay. Are you paying attention? I'll read what
Yeah.
it says on front. It says intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So I don't know, Heather, if we've been talking about changes and transformation and shifting and all of that kind of stuff. And a lot of us are getting at, especially right now, you know what I was saying earlier, like I feel like those intuitives that really exercise this muscle, we start to call in this energy, right? And we kind of feel this energy as it's starting to come in, right? So this energy right now of duality and identity and embodying the I am, right? All of this is intuitive nudges, right? This is all intuition that things you're picking up on. So I don't know, Heather, if you've been picking up on signs about things, if you've have something going on and you've been putting some focus energy out there and maybe some signs are coming up. Maybe this card is a sign, right? Maybe this is a sign for you to start paying attention. I don't know. You gotta help me. But but that's kind of what I'm getting out of this, um, for what it's worth. So let me know. Okay, Heather says definitely have been picking up on things. Perfect. And so if you don't exercise your intuition muscle as much, I would just like to encourage you to. We were talking about in East was Live an intuition gym. There are a lot of teachers here on Insight Timer that offer intuition gyms, right? What's her name? Therese. Is her name Therese? Y'all know Therese? Um, it's another
Yes.
Insight Timer teacher. She offers intuition gyms. Most of the meditations that people host are facilitate on Insight Timer. If they're guided visualizations, those are intuition gems, right? Because you're now trying to visualize or focus your energies on something or being somewhere, right? Or Sunny just had one yesterday where she had us visualize ourselves in the future, right? And it now it's bringing up Vivienne, what she was talking about this cross point in February, right? And that's kind of and focusing, right? Our energy on that thing we want to bring into fruition somehow. Anyway, you're being called to kind of exercise your intuition, right? This is a gift that we all possess. Like this card says, I've said this many times. All of us are intuitives, whether we want to acknowledge that or not, whether you believe in woo or not, whatever. You can't undo a scrambled egg. So you're intuitive, and
Yeah.
that's that. But I feel
I
like
love it.
we don't always exercise the muscle, at least some of us. And I think for you, I don't know if you're not doing this. I don't want to say you're not, but I feel like you're being called to try it, and maybe more of you on this call are being called
Oh
more
my
to.
God. I was gonna say that's talking to me.
Yeah. All right. I'm stopping. Sorry.
I love it. No, don't stop. I love it. That's a great reading. Beatrice said yes.
TG, when you say you should stop, is usually when I'm like, more,
Keep
more,
going, right?
tell us
Yes.
more.
Y'all, I
Yes.
can say so much, and I'm like, I know we're like on time, and I'm like, let me not be a motor mouth. So,
No, no, you're good. Good. Hey, listen, the only reason we're stopping is so that you can go to your live. So don't cut yourself short.
okay. So Heather
Okay.
said, yes, thank you so much. I have external voices from family that have a strong influence. So it's very important for you to trust in your own inner wisdom. And that's my favorite thing to talk about.
Yes.
It's my
Yes.
absolute favorite thing to talk about. So I feel like this is perfect that I'm giving you this reading. This is super important, not just for you, for everyone. It is super important for us. It's what Vivian was talking about with the Wally thing, like trusting in that inner knowing, right? That like y'all be knowing. We like to like pretend like we don't know things, right? But that gut feeling, I don't care what you want to call it. I don't care if you want to call it your first mind, your gut feeling, your intuition, your psychic abilities. It's all the same thing, but something is telling you something. There, something is giving you knowledge and wisdom and information on situations. And I feel like for you, it's very important that you start trusting in this yourself a whole lot more. You know the answers, you know the way. Like, can't nobody tell you how to be living your life better than you. On yesterday, I don't know if you guys were in Sunny's live, but Sunny said something and I loved it. She was like, who are they?
Mm,
We sometimes rely on other people's opinion. They
yeah.
non-factors. They're non-factors. The only opinion that is important is yours. That's it.
Yes. Absolutely. I love that. Absolutely. Stephanie writes, that's one of the intentions I put into my moon water to trust my instincts and feel more. Yeah, I've been hearing that message a lot lately too. I love it.
It's a perfect time to make moon water, by the way, tonight, if you guys make moon water.
Yeah. All right. I love these readings. I think they were all for me. I think you're right. Carley. And
This
we're
is
gonna wrap.
Violet's.
Go ahead.
We're just going to change the name of the session to Violet's private reading. Everybody,
That's
welcome.
right. That's right. I think I like that idea. Jordan says, Heather, my advice is just do it. That's that Nike commercial, right? Trust yourself and get everyone else's voice out of your head. You are very, very spiritual. Trust yourself and your guides. That's great. I love that. Absolutely.
Jordan's sitting here in the background now. He's in the room.
Oh.
Say hi, Jordan.
Hello. No, seriously. There's tests there all the time, no matter what you do. And just recently, I'm just like going with the flow wherever I'm guided. And I tell you what, it's all falling into place. And I no longer, you've got to let go of the past. Carly's friend sat here and actually said, your past dictates who you are now. And I said, no, you allowed it to. You don't, it's all, I look at, instead of looking back at things as it hurt me or whatever, I look at things as lessons. Thank you very much. I've learned, because you'll keep repeating them until you stop second guessing yourself and stop listening to everybody else. Because people don't truly want you to succeed. Be careful what you tell your goals or your wishes to, because they secretly, especially people in your family that haven't succeeded or haven't grown, they don't like change.
Well, Viv was saying something. Was it Viv you were saying earlier? You don't have to tell everybody. You protect it, you keep it safe and do what you need to do. Yeah. I just picked up my phone to move it and the screen popped up 11:11.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's why I turned it around. I was like, but you guys can't see it. 11:11 on my
Cool.
screen. Can you see it?
I can see
There
it.
it is. 11:11.
Use
That
the energy
message.
that's happening. You use it for you, not against you. The ones that are not in touch are getting angry or anxious or depressed. And it's like, no, old memories are coming up so you can clear them, not for you to hang on to them. And it's like, for you to understand them better, why something happened. And everything leads you to where you are now, but you'll repeat cycles if you keep staying there. You'll keep bringing in people to. Carly's just learnt this. She's like, people come in and they seem like a better version of the ones she's got rid of. But I said, you still haven't learned.
That's been my life too.
I'm happy I'm learning.
Don't you love how he's calling me out in front of everybody here?
Yeah, but
Jordan is like Charlie. We're Charlie's angels, and there's that voice from beyond Charlie.
Yeah, everything is a chance to learn and grow.
Jordan's angels.
And you'll find your
Jordan's
dreams
angels.
are very, very vivid at the moment, and stuff going on, and it's just an opportunity to clear out before 2026.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of
And
messages about
so
that
good.
too.
Yes, right, Siji? Yeah.
A lot of messages.
Clear it out.
You guys want to get off the wheel that you're on? Ask yourself that. Do I want to get off this cycle? Do I want to get off this loop? Vivienne just told you how to make it happen by a certain time frame, for sure. How to quantum leap by a certain time. You got a lot of messages that are encouraging you to be real with yourself, like that identity, right? Who is it that you want to shift into and embody in truth, right?
All the messages today were just so interconnected. That balance, the duality, the taking the mask off, like be who you want to be, it's, and this is that reminder, I believe, this is that reminder that the messages that we can give you guys or anybody is really just a confirmation of what you already know. The wisdom is there, and it's just the reminders that we need. We've got the information, we've got the tools, we've got the wisdom, we've got the knowledge. Sometimes we just don't listen to it until somebody else has said it. How often are we like, oh, I want a sign, and you see a sign and then you're like, nah, I want to sign a sign.
Yes. Oh my gosh. My journaling track for week 50, which I'm up to the year of journaling that I've been doing. that was the card. It was, you keep getting these signs and you're not paying attention. And I'm like, yes.
Like we give you messages, but the messages that we're giving you, you know it already. And it's that kind of like, I'm an adult, but I need an adultier adult, like somebody that's more adult than me to tell
Yeah.
me. Do you know, like that's what it is sometimes like. And that's why I like these collectives because sometimes we just need another adult to go,
Right.
here's the same shit you already know, but I'm going to say it in my more articulated way and so that it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
The intuitive, Beatrice said the intuitive nudges. Yep, that's exactly
Yes.
what they
Yeah.
are.
Yes.
It's not because we already know this stuff, but
Yeah.
For
whatever reason,
example,
we need like neon flashing signs, like, I know you see me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hang on, Viv wants to say something.
the song that just started playing on my shuffle is called You Already Know by Roman.
Oh, wow. That's
A
wild.
sign your sign, guys. In case
That's
we didn't
signing a
get it, a
sign.
sign your sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Mm.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go to CG's live. I'm gonna let everyone I'm gonna pull up the cards here. Soreiya, I'll start with you. You want to see what you got going on here? I'll pull up your card as we say goodbye. I see you have a live December 6th. There's the
Oh,
card.
yeah, I'm like, what do I have going on? Yeah, so Saturday I have my Soul Song series. That's at 7:33 p.m., where we are really using music as medicine. We listen to it, see what comes up. Then we have a reflection and then a guided meditation on the theme. We do two songs, and then we listen at the end to see what shifted. And then Wednesdays, I have my Soul Fire gatherings at 7:44 p.m. And those have really evolved into ceremonies. We open and close with a sacred medicine ceremony. And then in the middle, I do just a few oracle card readings now because it really has evolved into a sacred circle where we're coming to sit in ceremony and get messages from our ancestors and from our guides. So that's what I have going on.
Nice. Nice. All right, Carley, you next.
What have I got? I've got cacao. I think that's all I've got booked at the moment is cacao ceremonies. I haven't booked anything else yet. So every Sunday night, Queensland time, is the cacao ceremony. So this weekend's cacao is courage to be seen, to remove the masks. The following Sunday one, I think, is a sound healings. They'll be playing the handpan and the gong. And then the last cacao of the year is going to be doing January's card a day. So for those who didn't see it, this is my woo caught on the
Woohoo!
door. Caught on the door. This is my Oracle card a day advent calendar that I
I love that. That's so
sewed it
cool.
together. And because I put so much effort into sewing it together, I've decided I'm going to do it every month. So the last cacao
Wow.
ceremony for the year, we're going to be putting this together with the new deck for January so that I have a card of the day already prepared, ready for January. So yeah, I'm excited. Other
Eh,
than that, I'll probably just do some creative sessions.
Is that all?
That's
I love your creative sessions. All right, Yaima, I've got your card. What, there it is.
Okay, thank you.
There's,
So
there's your card.
right now I am doing live sessions, oracle and tarot readings almost every single day, 6 days a week.
Mm.
Thursdays are the days that I am off, but I come here for this session with you guys because I love you so much. So
Aw.
tomorrow, the one that you are seeing on the screen is the Enchanted Love Tarot, which is for anyone who has a question or maybe wants to receive any clarity or guidance related to their love life, relationships, and things like that. So it's a theme that we have tomorrow. So anyone who wants to know about that, or maybe just share space and energy and listen to the reflections that come, can come tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have also published like a bunch of courses recently, but today specifically, my last course was published and it's actually about love. So it is titled something
Aw.
like Align for Love. Yes, it's about getting or preparing yourself or aligning yourself for the love that you deserve, basically, the one that you want to attract if you are single, or maybe if you are in a relationship and you want to improve it in some way. So it's 3 lessons and it's very comprehensive for that. So you can take a look at it as well. And there are many other things there, but this is the one that is new. So maybe someone is interested.
Yeah, you have a lot of beautiful courses I've
Thank
noticed.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. All right, Viv. Sorry, I'm a little lagged here. I'm trying to pull up the cards and, Zoom and OBS, they don't play well together, so they slow me down. But Viv,
I
there's your card. There it is.
I saw your course published, Yaima. I was like, oh my God, another course. Look at her go.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
Congratulations. Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment. So well done.
Yeah.
I am really focusing on how do we wrap up 2025 with the most awareness, and I've got a series of 3 lives where we're weaving the wisdom together. I thought it was going to be more review, but it's just energy transmissions. I'm pretty much just sharing whatever is flowing through, and the most beautiful things are coming through. So I'm going to take those talks and make them tracks so that you'll be able to have some time over the next 3 weeks to really dive into what was this year of 2025. So much has shifted. I call it the year when everything changes. And I just think so many of us are experiencing that. Next year, I'm calling it the year of remembering 10x. I think we're going to be downloading and channeling so much soul wisdom into our human experience that our lives are just going to become something we can't even truly comprehend in this moment. And then 2027 is the year of quantum rebirth. These are all the names I've come up with. And I just feel like it's a whole new chapter for humanity. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I really believe that that's where we're headed. So, my focus right now is how do we take the nuggets from 2025, leave what doesn't serve. I'll be creating a meditation to guide us through that. I also have new moon and full moon meditations to kind of walk us through these cycles. And then one of my beautiful community members asked for this was really fun. He was listening to a meditation. It was one of the first ones I created back in 16 or 17. It's called Purifying Breath. It was on my YouTube channel. It's still there, but it's this old recording of me. And I haven't even gone back to listen to it because I think I'll just be like this when I listen. But he said, can you redo that in today's energy? And so I'm going to create an experience right before Christmas. It's that last week. On a Monday. We're going to gather on YouTube, not YouTube, on Insight Timer and do it live and then record it. So I think that is going to be a really powerful live experience if you're able to join us for that. And then it'll be recorded and available. So there's just a lot of resources and support to empower us to arrive at 2026 like high speed train. Let's go. Let's do this. What are we going to be doing next year? So
Awesome.
thank you again, Violet. And I just love you guys just so
Oh,
much.
you're
So
welcome.
thank you.
And Siji, I left you for last because Siji's going live in 20 minutes.
I know. I know.
I'm trying
All
to leave
right.
you time
So
to go to the bathroom.
I know. Yeah, I know. Thank you. So I'm going to be short. So obviously we got junk journaling in 20 minutes. And on this upcoming Sunday, I'll be hosting my stillness and reflection session. I host those every other Sunday. These are early morning Sundays session. They're like 6:30 a.m. my time, but it's worth coming to. It's when I get a lot of transmission to share out most of the time. And then it's a good intuition gym. I feel like probably that's why I talked about that intuition gym today, because that session specifically is a good intuition gym for those who join in on it. So if you want to try to work out that intuition muscle, check me out on Sunday. So it's mostly the junk journaling and stillness and reflection lives that I have for this month.
Excellent. All right. All right, friends. We're gonna wrap it up because we want Ciji to have her little 20-minute break there before she goes live. I saw Blossom and Matt in the chat, and I wanted to point out that we have a musicians, where is it? Here we go. Holiday Spectacular coming up on the 18th. So if you're available, let me see if I can get that card up. I'm sorry, I'm a little lagged here. There it is. There it is. All right. Good. All right. And thank you, everyone who joined us tonight. This was awesome. This was always one of my favorite sessions. I love hanging out with these lovely ladies and getting my own personal readings from all of them. And we will see you in 20 minutes at CG's Live. All right, friends, we're saying goodbye. I'm going to end this live. It's going to take me a minute because, again, I got a little lag going on here.